Since I could walk, I've always wanted to be a cheerleader. In second grade, I started to cheerlead with my sister, and my mom coached the team as well. I feel like I've always had to work harder than the other kids at cheer, and it came easy to my sister, but not as easy to me. My sister made varsity in middle school, and I didn't get that chance. My mom put me in extra classes just to be able to work on my stunts and my tumbling, and I worked very hard. I worked all day, every day throughout the week. In August, I finally made varsity, and the excitement was ridiculous. Just to be able to have the feeling of I worked so hard and I actually achieved my goal of making the varsity team. 3 weeks later, I got into a car accident. I had a neck and a shoulder spleen on, and they told me I couldn't cheer for a little while until I got healed. It was hard to sit on the side and watch my team cheer. The day that I finally got my neck brace off, I walked into school and I was thinking, yes, I'm ready. This isn't the day that I get to show that I still have everything and I still can work hard. And as I walked through the doors with my sister, everyone was running up to me asking me if the photo on their phone was real. And I grabbed my friend's phone to look at the picture, and I lost my breath. I wasn't sure what to do, what to say. I just started crying. I was definitely in shock of like who started it, where did it come from. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. This picture is definitely photoshopped, and it makes me sick just to talk about it, think about it, to even have anyone else talk about it around me. It makes me sick to my stomach. It's so embarrassing. Like I don't want to fly on Friday nights. I don't want to go to football games. I don't want to do what I love. As I walk down the hallways, people still try to take selfies with me and say the girl in the photo, just to get likes on Instagram. This photo has been shared millions of times on the internet, and I can't make it stop. People say that I should be kicked off the cheer team and stop doing what I love because of the photo, but they don't understand that the photo isn't real, that it's definitely photoshopped. The kids at school try to get me to bend over and do different types of stuff just to get photos and add different stuff to them. The people that post these kind of pictures don't understand that it does hurt other people. It does hurt. They don't understand what they're doing to people. It ruins lives. I don't want to cheer anymore. I don't want to fall and a photo get photoshopped again. I don't want people yelling at me, type of things. I feel like ever since that photo, I've lost a lot of things. I'm not confident in myself. I don't like walking down the hallways. I don't like going to the mall. I don't like doing anything but sitting at home. I've been bullied to the point where I don't want to do what I love. I don't want to cheer. I don't want to push myself in anymore to cheer. And I feel like all these bullies and everything that they've done to me has took away my dream. I just want it to go away.
Steve, that picture of my daughter was shared several million times over the internet, retweets. I don't even know where it came from. And it breaks my heart, and it's hurt her so bad.
What happened the day the photo was posted on the internet the first time?
I dropped my kids off at school in the morning, and I took both of them to school, and it was the first day that the neck brace had came off, and she wore a hard neck brace, not a soft, but I mean, it literally was awful for almost a month. She was so excited about going back to school without that neck brace. And when I dropped her off, apparently in between the two doors of the school, a bunch of her friends ran up to her to show her what happened with this picture. The next thing I knew, I got a text message from one of the coaches saying, you know, that this had happened and how devastated Morgan was. It was retweeted over 2 million times.
And when this photo is being retweeted, when it's being shared all over the internet, nobody is saying, well, this is photoshopped.
You have no idea what it's done to her, and she tries so hard to hide it.
What would you say to people that are making jokes about this, about your daughter, about hurting your daughter's feelings?
Shame on you. She did nothing to deserve that. How dare you do that to her? They don't know the effects that had on her. They don't even know her.
Right.
And for what reason?
For no reason. I certainly wish you could be here under better circumstances. What happened to you is mean, immature, cruel. I could go on and on. You wanted to be a cheerleader. You achieved your dream. And why don't you tell me what happened to you?
I came into school on a regular day, just a regular morning, walked into school, and I had all my friends and classmates and teachers standing around like they normally do. And that picture came up, and I walked through the door with my sister, running up to me, asking me, "Is this true? Is this really you? I mean, really?" And I was so in shock. I wasn't sure if I should avoid it, walk out, go back home. I wasn't sure what to do. And I went to the bathroom and I cried. I wasn't sure where it came from, who posted it. Is it a joke?
And again, it's a normal cheerleading picture, as you could see, and somebody photoshopped it to put you in an embarrassing light. But this has had such a negative impact on your life.
I just don't want to cheer anymore. I don't want to go in the air because I'm not sure if something else is going to pop up. If I fall or do something that everything happens to cheerleaders, you fall, you get hurt. I don't want to bend down to pick up my palms. I don't want to cheer on the side because I don't know if something else is going to get posted.
Yeah. It's easy for me to stand here and say, you should not let these people drag you down. You should not let them stop you. But I also realize how vulnerable you are at 15. And being humiliated, I do understand that. This isn't just something and a few kids at your school snickering. This is 2 million people that this went out to. I understand you went out for the cheerleading team too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you went to school, and obviously this, was everywhere in the school, what was your feeling about it?
Well, I was upset because, she's my twin sister and she's my best friend, so when she's upset, it upsets me because I don't like seeing her upset and crying.
I'm really proud of your sister, okay? I mean, it takes a lot of guts to come on TV, talk about your story. So this is really an important topic to bring to the light, show everybody, watching, that everybody has to stand up and take a stand against this.
Absolutely.
And say, we're doing this show tonight, and this is an audience filled with high school students, young college students, because we all have to learn that this goes on, that this, what happened to you, could happen to anybody. And as parents, you better be tuning in, you better be watching this, because you need to be prepared, right?
Yes.
This is I cannot stand bullying, and what I hate about the internet is you can be a coward and hide behind the internet and try to destroy somebody else. This is an important show for us to do, one of the most important when we speak out about what young people are going through, what can happen to them. And I love when we have young people that come on the show that they're brave and say, I'm not gonna let this happen to me, don't let this happen to you. I'm so proud of you.
For you, Morgan, I want to applaud you for standing up for yourself with all this is happening, because I was bullied not only verbally or emotionally, but physically in middle school. And it was at the point where I just didn't want to leave my house at all. I didn't want to go out, and I kept it to myself. I didn't tell anyone. So for you to go out and say this is happening, I'm really applauding you for that. So thank you.
I've been bullied multiple times in my life. And I came here tonight hearing that the topic was about bullying. And I said to myself, how bad could this possibly be? And when I heard this story, the first reaction I had was, wow. I was more than shocked at what could have possibly happened. Over 2 million people, I can't even comprehend that number. It's people like you who get through this that are the people who succeed in life more than anyone else. God only knows what I would have done if this happened to me. So I'd like to applaud you for continuing on and staying strong.
Thank you.
I was 13 when I first started getting cyberbullied. This was just when Facebook had just started getting open to the high schools back in the day. I'm a little bit older. But my parents had gotten me a camera. I had just got my braces, so I'm feeling confident. I'm getting my teeth straightened, uploaded some pictures to Facebook, and these girls who I'd never met found me. And for an entire year, from the winter of 8th grade to the spring, they tormented me every time I posted a picture. We just have to keep going on and showing them that what you do to us, it doesn't matter. Keep doing you, and we're gonna keep doing us, and we're gonna succeed.
And we also need people to be an inspiration to say, if you do become a victim, you're not gonna get me down.
I was
was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.